following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
Great moments are born from great opportunity.
You shouldn't have any doubt in your mind about what you're supposed to do tonight and about how you're supposed to do it.
This is your time.
No, I don't want them to gain another yard.
We got to go out there and we got to take it.
You take their game and you shove it right back in their face.
That's how winning is done.
Team's something you belong to, something you feel, something you have to earn.
If we don't come together,
It's over.
And I guarantee a week won't go by in your life you won't regret walking out, letting them get the best of it.
I'll ask you one last time.
To be the best that you can be.
Play like champions.
Win. It's about heart. It's about who can go out there and play the hardest.
It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game. In my book, we're going to be winners.
In any fight, it's the guy who's willing to die,
Willing to take the hits.
who's going to win that inch.
Let me tell you something, you don't let nothing come between us.
On this team, we fight.
And we shut them down because we can.
There goes Troup. Troup down the near sideline. He's going to go. Give him 6. Yes, sir. He's going all the way, folks. Inside the 10 to 5 touchdown.
The Sports Talk Live pregame show starts right now.
Welcome into Cedartown High School Bulldogs football here in our Sports Talk Live pregame show as we get ready for preseason. Cedartown Bulldogs here at Callaway Stadium to take on the Troup County Tigers in this preseason action. Andrew Carter along with Sam Branch. Sam is down on the sidelines today. Sam, it's been nice temperature-wise, although we got down here and things were a little bit hotter than they were in Cedartown, and now we've got, of course, the threat of rain here.
Yeah, when we got here, Andrew, it was, around 86, 87 degrees. It was quite warm, a good bit warmer than it was when you and I were on the radio a few hours ago in Lindale, Georgia. But now the clouds are beginning to move in. I just checked the radar. It looks like we're going to get a chance of some rain, and a pretty good chance of rain in the area, probably around the 7 to 7:30 time frame. So hopefully we'll get a good hour, maybe hour and a half worth of football in before the rain starts to move in. But I can tell you, the cloud cover is here. The temperature has dropped significantly since you and I and Joseph arrived here around 4:30 this afternoon. But hopefully we're going to get in some good Cedartown High School preseason football before that weather hits.
Yeah, both squads just have vacated the field. They were out there completing their warm-ups. Sam, you were down there on the field, got a good look at both teams out there. What are you looking for tonight?
Well, if you look at Troup County, a lot of bodies on the field, a big team, a lot of kids out there. However, when you compare that to teams that we've faced in the past, well, that doesn't matter because you still got to put the same number of kids on the field to play. But with Cedartown, well, I think there was some talk in the preseason about that we looked young, that we looked small. Well, everybody looks big compared to me, but I can tell you that we don't look nearly as small as I think we did on camera for a lot of folks. Once you get down here on the field and you're actually with the players, we look a lot bigger than I think we do on the big screen. So a lot of good things. We saw some of the offense run some warm-ups and actually go through some plays and some progressions. Quarterback game looked good. Receivers game looked good. We were looking at kicking. We had some of our field goal kickers out. They were warming up. Some of our punt team as well. Some punts anywhere in the area from 45 to 35 yards. At high school, Andrew, I think that's kind of your sweet spot. That's where you expect to be. Anything past about 45 or 50 on a punt, well, that's just a little icing on the cake. But I think this team is prepared. I think we're ready to go, and I think the excitement is there as we finally get to put our pads on and hit somebody else and somebody that's not wearing the red and black.
Well, Sam, it's been there's been a lot of. There's been a lot of stuff that's happened off season. Of course, number one thing I think on everybody's mind was the departure of our former head coach Jamie Abrams, and Of course, head coach Tommy Atha coming in directly. And Coach Atha, one thing you can say about him is he is extremely excited about this team. And, despite the circumstances that happened before he ever arrived here, he's certainly excited and ready for this season to start.
He is. And, we could go the entire season if we wanted to. We could go the next 5 years if we wanted to, talking about the unfortunate departure of Coach Abrams and all the circumstances that surrounded that departure. Or what we can do is tell Coach Abrams that we appreciate his time, we appreciate his service, we understand that him moving on was not by his choice. Most folks in the Cedartown Bulldog community wish that Coach Abrams was still here. However, Coach, we wish you the best in Bowden. Now it's time to play Cedartown High School football, and Coach Tommy Atha is our man now. And we're going to support Coach Atha and support these kids and be ready for a good 2025 season.
Well, looking down on the field here, of course, at Callaway Stadium, this is a stadium. It's a multi-purpose stadium. It serves different schools. Of course, Troup County High School uses it. LaGrange High School, who we used to play a lot, uses it. Of course, Callaway, the last time we came here, we played Callaway High School and did that on this field. It was a game that we ended up losing, but later on in the season, it was declared a forfeit, if you recall, because Callaway used an ineligible player, so it was one of our losses that was turned into a win a couple of years ago. But this is a artificial turf field. It's kind of like Barron Stadium. It's a municipal-owned stadium shared by several different places, and it's despite how it's been here a long time, it's in great shape.
It is, and to be honest, I like these older stadiums. This Callaway Stadium is the traditional, concrete-style stadium with the metal bleachers attached to it. It's got a huge press box. It's got very nice, newly updated concession stands and those types of facilities. But it does give you that old school feel. It kind of reminds you of the Dalton Stadium. If you can recall going to Dalton, of course, I know you've been quite a few times. I've been once or twice myself, and that is by far one of my favorite stadiums that we travel to. No track around this stadium, and that's because, of course, when these stadiums were built back in, probably the 50s and 60s, well, there was no need for that track. It was just supposed to be a football field. So it is an older stadium, but like you said, Andrew, it's in perfect condition down here on the field. Of course, the artificial turf, those things, they're going to last a long time. And so this field is in very good shape, and I think it's ready to see a little bit of action tonight.
Absolutely. Sam, what we're going to do now is you're going to get you to head over to the locker room. We've got your report with head coach Tommy Atha in our locker room report here on 106.1 FM at AM 1340. We will have that for you coming up after this short break here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, two Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
W291 TS Cedartown. Your home for the Cedartown High School Bulldogs. AM 1340 and now 106.1 FM WGAA. The Big Double A.
Welcome back to Sports Talk Live pregame.